Hello and welcome to another episode of Mythgard. Today we are opening packs. It's going to be basically just that. So I have collected quite a lot of coins. So we're gonna use all those coins to buy packs. I have 20,000. So roughly we should be able to open maybe 18-ish or 17 packs. I'm gonna see if we're lucky or not. I also have one pack from a mission, so we're gonna open that as well. So let's get started. The reason why I'm gonna do this and this only and then have a separate video for something else is because after opening the packs, I want to experiment with them. I want to try them in different decks, so that when I do the next video where we talk about a certain specific build, I'm already a little bit more well versed with the cards that I have. So we're gonna open all of them as much as we can. Let's see if they'll actually, oh, it actually hits a cap. So we can open 17 packs. Please give me something good. Wow. Buy a pack from store. Okay. I bought more than that. So now we have 18 packs. Okay, so I guess we're gonna open 18 packs. Is there like a fast open button? Yikes. This is not my first time opening packs, by the way. I actually opened 3 packs before. They are packs that was given to me from a mission. Then I decided to start saving up and also saving all the packs I get, so that we can do this video. From what I can see, everything seems quite okay. We have something here that is glowing, so it's most likely something good. I think only the rares and also Mythic, which is like legendary, will have this kind of effect. Oh, it's a Mythic card, so it has a blue tip, watered. Draw a card, then shuffle a card into your deck. Oh, give it a friend. Okay, sounds really good. So let's go to the next pack. Now, one of the things about this game is that although it's not really pay to win, right? But the person who spends and open enough packs, they have more cards, and what this means it's just that they can make proper builds. Yeah, and sometimes it's really frustrating when you play with someone and like the first 2 cards or just shortly after a few rounds, they start putting all their Mystic cards and you're like, okay, you don't know what to do basically. So over here you have a rare card. It's an artifact. I've never played an artifact before. I don't really know how it works. I think it's one of those cards that goes next to your icon, the player, the owner. So we're gonna experiment with this in the future. Everything else looks okay. Let's go for our next one. So I have actually experienced it before where someone throws down 2 Mystic cards and I was like stunned because I know that even if I throw like my entire deck at him, it's not going to be enough to kill those 2. So it was frustrating, but still I feel like if you play enough, you will be able to get those cards and then you will be able to counter those situations. So this is another rare. I feel like I have this card before. So this is the one where it shifts all the enemy players to one side and it includes enhancement as well, which is pretty good. Okay, next. We're gonna open it a little bit faster now. I think that when it glows yellow, it's a rare. If it glows blue, it's a Mystique. So this is a rare. Give adjacent vampires this, and all your vampire minions are fully healed. Ooh, when he dies, 2 health. Okay. So it feels like every single pack has a guarantee rare, but you don't know if you will get a Mystique. So this is another rare. Life spell. Gain 4 life and draw a card. If you have 7 or less life, double this effect, draw 2 cards. Nice, decent. Okay. I'm also not too sure what happens when you have too many of a certain card. Will you like stop getting those cards, or will they automatically change into some kind of ingredient for crafting cards? So not too sure what would happen. Shift. Okay, we got this before. Next. Oh, another rare. Wow. So there is like this kind of layout is like it does the exact same thing as a normal rare. It's just that it's prettier. It's like a collectible or something. I don't think there's any special effect for having a special layout, but there is his other counterpart where it's exactly, you know, normal. I do find it harder to read though. Maybe we can open it up a little bit. Oh, they don't have that magnifying glass to see. Give minion armor 1, focus, regen, slay blast. Wow. 5 non-combat damage to adjacent minion. Okay, this is quite a buff. It's a spell. You can tell it's a spell because of this icon. If it's an artifact, it's like a cup. Next. There's actually a lot of cards that I'm seeing for the first time as well. Oh, another rare. Okay, Lurker deals 1 damage to your opponent whenever one of your minions attacks. Opponent whenever one of your minion attacks. Oh, so you put him at the side, and then you have your minion fight as normal. And then this one will keep doing damage. Okay. Next. Ooh, I've never seen this one before. Slayer 2. Okay, that's all you need to know. Slayer 2. Next card. I don't know how much people spend in this kind of card games. Another rare. Ooh, why is it so pretty? So yeah, Swift. Oh, I've seen this card before. Your other vampire cards have their mana cost reduced by 1. Ooh, something tells me there is a actual vampire base build, which I'm looking forward to try and craft my own in the future. There we go, next one. Oh, yellow glow again. It's a digital golem. When he dies, adds 1 cost 4/4 archive copy in your hand. Oh, so you get one of this, but it only costs 1 mana. I think that's what it means. Enemy minion attack her lane must first attack take 2 damage. Oof. Okay. I'm still really curious what will happen if we have too many of a certain card. Like, should I stop opening and go over and like see which one we have duplicates and do something to them instead of just opening over and over again? Oh, what is this? Is it a back card? I don't need this. I don't care about pretty stuff. Can be used to make cards from the corresponding set, function, and rarity. Huh? To make cards. Used to make cards from the corresponding set, function, and rarity. I have no idea what this is. Maybe it's like a crafting material or something. So this rare, draw 3 cards. I love it. I like drawing cards. Okay. Next. I see a yellow glow. Oh, give a minion +1/+1 and it is now a soldier. It's an artifact. 14? So I think it applies to 14 minions. I'm not too sure. I don't know. I've never used artifacts before. Next. Yeah. Whoa. Why? Why did he glow? Okay. I'm guessing because it's the special type. But it's just a... I think this one is a common. This is a rare. So creates a 2/2 imp with agile in one of your unoccupied lanes. This is not bad. With good health too. I've seen it before, just not in my decks. I want to point out that before opening all these packs, I do not own a single Mythic card. Right, so the fact that I got one now finally is a big deal. Give another minion, sacrifice at the end of turn unless it attacks or was just created. Costs a lot though. Okay, next. Oh, we only have 3 more packs to go, sadly. After this, we have 3 more. Nope, it's still yellow. Oh, you got this already. Yep, seen them all. Come on. Give me another Mystique. I'm desperate. Nope. Another rare. Transform an enemy minion into a 0/3 hollow. And shuffle it back into its owner's deck. Remove all of its abilities. Don't know what I think about that. I feel like the purple part, like purple decks, are very mischievous, and I feel like it's a little bit harder to play around. Oh yes, my second. Whoa. Wait, what? Whoa, I saw this. It's at the background. I have a feeling that this works on a, what do you call, like a pure deck, because of the cost. It costs 8 magic and also 4 blues, but it's really strong, and it also have overrun. Like, wow, I've never seen anyone play this before. Okay, this is the last deck. If only I can get another Mystique. Maybe? Come on. Aw, no, it's just a rare. Empower with your opponent. So if I breach, your opponent plays with their hand revealed. Wow. Okay, that's actually pretty good. And then we got this thing, which I still don't know what it is. All card can be used to make cards from the corresponding set, function, and rarity. It seems like a material thing to make cards. Hello, and it's actually another day in the future where I grind for a couple of days. I also went to Twitch and look at some of the streamers. Some of them are very generous and also really cool. It's very chill when you watch a streamer to play Mythgard. Of course, it really depends on the streamer. Some are a little bit more intense. But I like the chill version of streamers where they do this, and sometimes they do giveaways. So because the game is still not super popular, there's not a lot of people there, so I managed to win a giveaway. And from there, we got a code. We key in the code over here, redeem code, put the code that he gives if you win in a raffle or something, and then it's gonna unlock certain packs. So I managed to win one, and that's why I have a lot of packs here, which we'll all open in this video. Also, through the days of grinding, I've collected even more coins, and from the pack I also got some Mythgard, which is supposedly, I think, is only used to purchase packs. So we're gonna spend all those on buying packs as well. In fact, let's do it right now and see how many we can get. So I believe we can get 10 here. Nice. All right, and then we're gonna spend all our hard-earned coin over here as well. Oh, okay, that's the max 27, and we have a total of 52. Now plus the previous video of me recording me opening packs, which I think there was 18 there. So we are actually opening a total of 70 packs in this video. Okay, let's start looking. Now I'm gonna go through a little bit faster because 52 is a lot. So let's just blah. The whole idea here is that if you were to open packs, or if you're considering spending money in this game, at least now you have a rough idea from watching me open so many packs if you will get what you want, or if you get Mystic card with this X amount of money that you're going to invest. Okay, so it's a blue highlight, which means it's a Mystic on the first pack again. When you create a second minion in a turn, draw a card. Oof, nice. Okay, next. We're not even gonna look at the others, even if there are something that I haven't seen before, simply because we need to speed this thing up a little bit. Okay, we got a rare. Let's see what that is. Overrun can only be played opposite an enemy minion. Full heals whenever an enemy minion dies. Ooh. Now the fact that his health is not a lot, the full heal part, it's debatable to be good or bad. Probably not super useful in late game. He has overrun though. Can only play opposite an enemy minion. And he has to be facing something. It's not like you can put at the side where there's no minions there, and then you can use it to deal damage. So he has to survive whatever minion they put in front of that has 4 health. I feel like it is very conditioned. Anyway, let's go to the next one. Yeah, man. Oop. Another rare. Oh, I had this before, I think. Get +1/+1. When another minion dies at the start of your turn, get -1/-1. So you have to make sure that the minion that dies is more than the turn that has passed. Otherwise, this one will slowly die off. I guess that's what you need to do. I feel like it's good for those decks where you have a lot of minions and they're all like low level minions. Maybe the orange deck. Oh, nani? So I'm a little bit more experienced now after the grind and all these things. So this one says, when occupying minion dies, flip a coin. If hits, draw a card. I would really like to see how the coin look like, but I think it's actually the same coin as the currency. Dead Man's Eye, this is what it's called. Okay, next. Yeah, I was saying that I'm a little bit more experienced now due to the grind. So I kind of know what some of the color decks does and what might be actually something really good. Lurk, regen 1, deal 1 damage to all minions and players. Ah, this is not bad for okay. Because there are a lot of decks that, especially in the early game, there's a lot of minions that has only 1 health. So this is really good for clearing those and also turning things in your favor. But it does cost 1 mana. Ooh, another rare. Ah, an artifact. Stacking. All minions with defender can attack. Ooh. Oh, wait, let me think. Okay. I can think of a few defenders that are really good. You know the yellow one? There's this, I don't remember what it's called, but it has Alpha Strike and it's a defender. Oh, if you apply that on him, that's gonna be awesome. Oh, another Mystique. Okay, so now I know what's a wild card, you know, after the number of days. Wild card is basically you can use this to craft another Mystique. That means by getting this Mystique card. I think it has to follow the color. I'm not too sure about that. So it has to be a blue Mystique, or maybe this means yellow. I'm not too sure. So yeah, I can actually change this to any blue or yellow or whatever the card is supposed to be for Mystique card, which is really good because often you'll get something that you don't know what it is, or it might be something that you don't want. But this time with the wild card, you can actually use it to target the thing that you want in that specific faction color or what. Okay, another rare. Let's take a look. Nice. I wanted this. So this is the first time me having this. It's an artifact, and what it does is that when the enemy minion were to attack the player, as in you, they will take 2 damage, but the artifact will also lose 2 durability. So it really depends on how you play. If you have the Smithy, what is it called? Smithling? I don't know. There's something that a type of minion, when he dies, he actually recover your artifact's durability. So yeah, it really depends on how you play. You could keep this on and just killing the enemy's minion when they attack you, which is kind of wow. But of course you're gonna take player damage, and I don't know, maybe you can buff yourself with heals. Oh, it's another rare. It's called Garden of Eerie. If occupying minion dies, return it to its owner's hand, and its mana cost gets increased by 2 permanently. I feel like it needs to be something with low mana cost if you want to put it on, because imagine if you put something like an 8 mana cost, and then you need to play 10 mana cost, and then after that you won't even be able to play it because it's gonna cost too much. Oh, we already got this, so can go through a little bit faster. I don't even know how long this video is gonna be. How am I gonna make it quicker? Ooh, we have so this is called a proxy card, I think, or some people call it an exotic card. So yeah, so it's just glamour. It doesn't really do anything else. I honestly prefer the normal one because this one is just hard to read. Like you have to hover on it to read it, whilst the others you can actually just read it off. Yeah. Okay, so we got this before. Let's continue. I believe we got it in the first video, the first part of the video. Oh, we got another glamour. And a rare. Yep, we got this before as well. So what happens when you have too much of a certain card? You can break them down into essence, and essence is used to craft cards. So of course rare cards is gonna cost more essence than a common card. So yeah, so basically it's okay, you just collect essence and then trade it for the card that you want. Incubation chamber. Minions created in and occupying this lane have 2 armor and also stunned until the end of the next turn. I am so confused. This lane have but get treasure. Oh, okay. I was confused because it said stun and it felt like it's a debuff and not a buff, but they meant to do that because I guess incubation is like it's like a cryo state where you can't do anything. So for 1 round you get stunned, but for next round you get a permanent buff of +3/+3. I think that's really good, especially if you're playing something not very strong, or if you want to tank the first hit or something. I'm not too sure. Really need to play with the conditions. Oh, did that felt like a little bit more oomph? Maybe that's a mistake here. Nope, it's just my imagination. Oh yeah, Maelstrom. I've seen people playing this. At the end of turn, deal 1 damage to a minion in the 3 opposite lanes adjacent and friendly. So this is like a very offensive enchantment, which I really like. And I also wanted this. I don't have this card. I've seen people play it a lot. I want it too. But it has to be a red-blue deck though, which I feel it's kinda... it's too popular. A lot of people use it, and it kind of makes me not want to use it. Okay. So give all your minions +1/+0 and agile until the next turn. Okay. Okay. I can see in what condition that would be good. Agile, like when there's a lot of blockage, or if you just want to bypass to do the final damage. Oh, pretty. Breach. Look at the top 2 cards of your opponent's deck. Pick one and put on top and the other on the bottom. Has agile while occupying. Okay, so I guess this is good to make sure the enemy do not get the cards that you think is gonna be bad for you. Ooh, another rare. Sad. Oh, I kind of wanted this though. I feel like if I have a lot of this, it'll be kind of cool, because if you have more cards, you know. Create an earth slide element on each of your unoccupied enchantment with this strength and health equal to the mana cost of the enchantment. So this is very good for, I've seen enchantment based decks. In fact, one of the feature decks that I'll probably be talking about tomorrow is going to be an enchantment deck. So most of the cards there in that deck is enchantments. So if you have that particular card, the one before, that's gonna work really well. So I've seen this one already. So what it does is that for every enchantment that you place that's not occupied, it's gonna put a minion there, and the health and strength will be equal to the enchantment's mana cost. Okay, got this already. So we're starting to see a lot of repetitive things, mostly the rares, because I guess there's only that many rares they can get. Ooh, I don't have this one either. Regen 3, all enemy minions are immobile. Oh, that's pretty cool. 6 mana cost though, and 2, a little bit texty. Most of the time I find that people don't move their minions that much. But if you think about it, because there is a ability, a skill, where you actually give your minion an extra move. By having that, you kind of remove his ability, which I think is pretty good. Okay, so we've seen this before in the early part of the video as well. And continue on. Next. Oh, another rare. Oh, so bright. Balance. Draw a card for every minion that your opponent controls. Oof. So this is like the anti-minion spam thing. But it has to be the enemy minions. So he's like probably overwhelming you with a lot of minions. You play that card, suddenly you have a bunch of cards, and you can overwhelm him back, I guess. Oh yes, it's blue. You're gonna get another Mystique. Blast. Okay. Okay. The minion in opposite lane has its strength locked to 0. Yeah, I've seen people using this on me. I don't have this card. So if you put him, let's say you play a crazy strong card right in front of your opponent. The opponent plays that card, and suddenly his damage go to 0. Let's see. Oh, we have another glamour and another rare. Oh, we've seen this before. Next. I'm seriously considering like destroying all of the glamour cards that I have. This is the one that I was talking about that would go really well with the because it's a defender. So if I think was it enchantment or something? No, it's an artifact. It makes defender cards able to attack, because 4 damage alpha strike at 3 costs, that's really good. Yep, got this before. Continue on. I feel like I forgot one of the things that I was saying. I'm like easily distracted. Oh, okay, I've seen this before as well. Has a 2/2/2 while occupying an enchantment. When any player uses a power. Oh yeah, so that's called power. The ability that I was talking about where you disable. Yeah, it's called power. Return this minion to its owner's hand. Canine cavalry. Again, very conditioned, but also possibly really good. I feel like at late games where the enemy can keep using his power, it's not going to be that useful for that canine. Depending on the enchantment as well though. When you create a what's this? When you create a non-ephemeral I can't pronounce this word, but what it means is a minion that is not brought back from the boneyard, or some minion that are let's see, that are summoned, they usually have this state. So it has to be one that is not of those two categories. You may return a minion to your boneyard with a lower mana cost than the created minion to your hand, and make it an that thing spirit with its mana cost increased by 1. Something to explore. I don't really fully understand what it does yet, so I can't really picture how that's gonna help a certain deck or situation. Ooh. Oh, it's a glamour and a rare. All your minions have +1/+1 while they are occupying enchantment. So again, really good for enchantment-ish deck. When I say enchantment-ish deck, I mean like they have a very good amount of enchantment. We've seen this before, to the point where it's almost as much as your minions. Or I feel like, okay, if you have more than 6 enchantment, I think that would be towards a enchantment deck. Oh, Rogue Queen. So this would be useful for my Valkyrie deck, which I'll probably make one in the future. Next. Oh, we still have 22. Come on, give me more Mystique. I've never really explored all the Mystique cards. I only know the ones that I have. Now this is a very good buff card. It gives blast, it gives regen, it gives armor, focus slayer. Oh my god. I died to people using that very often. I can still remember the matches. Like, it was so sudden, you just played that and I don't know what to do anymore. Another artifact. Oh, I've seen this before. I'm gonna carry on. Come on, we need Mystique. Mystique. Oh, nice. I wanted this. It's the donut. The all llama ring. So it gives all your minions +1/+1, which is so good. Can you imagine just having that artifact? Every single thing you play has a +1/+1. I feel like it's a little bit OP in my opinion. Oh, I've seen this too, but I forgot what it does. Adjacent soldier minions have armor 2. Oh. And then you can also use 2 mana to create 2/2 magpie commandos with piercing. Wait, I think you can see how it looks like. Oh, these guys, right? Piercing, and also this thing, which means if he dies to disappear off game, it doesn't go to the boneyard. Nice, I like it. It's good. It's good. It's not a rare. I've never seen this one before. Angel Consumer. Okay, I can read a lot faster if I'm not reading it out, by the way. When I'm reading out, I feel like a little bit. Oh wait, we've seen this before. Yep, we've seen this before. Okay, next. I'm trying not to stall because you know, 70 card packs. It's gonna be a long video. Gets +2/+2 when an item is used on it. An item used on it. Does the item need to be an artifact, or can it be a skill, or does item just means anything? I don't know. And will it apply this first? Because imagine if it's a skill and I use like the ignition, which deals 2 damage on him. Will he survive, or will it do the 2 damage then he get the +2/+2? A lot of experimenting is required to know its full potential. Okay. My god. Regen 2. Whoa, this is so expensive. Now, there is a way where you can play really expensive card. I have this, I call it the Boneyard deck, where there are some minions that you can summon summon creatures from your boneyard. So what you do is you discharge the really high. You know what? I'll show you guys in another video in the future. But yeah, just keep in mind of what I just said. So you can spend 4 mana to deal 4 damage to your opponent and any minion in the opposite lane. Any minion in the opposite lane. He says lane, not lanes. And he says any minion. I feel like the wordings are a little bit hard to understand, because if it's lanes, then you don't have to say any minion. If you say any minion and then you say lane, it kind of makes it feel like it's only the lane opposite of this creature, this card, and then it says any minion. So if it's only one creature and it says any minion, does it mean that if it's a minion with ward? I don't know. We need to. There's so many questions, and I guess it's only going to be answered through testing, because the game is still really new and I don't really have anyone to ask these questions with. So there's really nothing much I can do other than test it myself, I guess. I could go to the streams and ask around. Lurk. Oh, you've seen this before. Next. We're getting a lot of new cards. And I'm going to show you guys a handy way to look for new cards. There you go. This is the one that I was talking about. Remember the one that I said if you have a very high cost minion, you can actually use this. So you discharge a card that is really high cost into the boneyard, and then you play this. When this one dies, it will summon that really high cost. So imagine at the 3rd round, you play this and it dies and it summons never mind, you get what I mean. Oh, this is also another really high cost. Warded, so you can't be killed with magic, and overrun. It's actually pretty good, because a lot of the situations where you play a really good card, the problem is it's gonna be removed by some kind of spell. So hopefully that would save him from getting removed. Oof. Another, I've never seen this before. Peach of Life. Gain 1 life for each minion in your boneyard. Okay. If there are 7 or more minions in your boneyard, draw a card. Okay. I can see how it's gonna be useful in the situations where your deck is exposing a lot of minions over and over again. I think that would be ideal. Okay, I've seen this before. It's called Balance. See, I don't know why. That felt like there's more to it, but it's still just a rare. Okay, draw 3 cards. Nothing much to say there other than it costs a lot. I think there was a red card with 3. Yeah, that also draws 3 cards. I'm getting more experience in this game. Okay, Radiant Vessel, an agent. Oh! We got another Mystic. Cognate of Eretos. Look at the top 9 cards of the player's deck. So I'm guessing it could be yours and it could be his. Probably. Reshuffle a player's deck. Oh, so you can choose. So like, I don't know if you can do this to move in the same time. But basically you can see if you like how the arrangements are. If you don't like it, you can reshuffle. Maybe all in one turn, maybe not. I'm not too sure what does the blue arrow mean and what does the orange arrow mean, which I'll try and find out. Maybe one means that you can play I don't know. Oh, you got wild card. Nice. And this one, I've seen this one before. A minion in opposite lane is stunned until the Night Hack move or leaves play. So if you play something really powerful and I just want to ignore it, I put this in front of that really powerful card and suddenly he is useless, but I must not move this card as well until he gets killed or something. So again, really good. It's kind of controlling. It's a rare. Never seen this before. Kite Glider gives a minion agile until the end of turn. So it's an artifact. It uses 1 mana to use the ability for that turn. Okay, I've never seen Decoy before as well. I guess I'll learn about them in oh my god. Am I really lucky? I don't know. Or is this like the normal rate of what do you call Mystique cards? So Temple at Delphi. While occupied, friendly player draw an extra card each turn. Oh, we actually seen this before in the campaign, yeah, I guess you call it campaign, the story. Alchemy has its strength locked to 0 and draw a card when attacked in combat. Oh, it's a little bit different though. I remember the other one doesn't have this negative part. I don't know. Maybe my memory is not how it used to be, you know, a few days ago. Another rare. Give one of your minions deadly and demise. Draw a card. Oh, okay. Deadly is very useful because you can use it to kill anything. I'm actually not sure if deadly works on water. No, yeah, it doesn't work because I remember playing one of the puzzles where you have to ward a minion so that it doesn't get killed by deadly. Oh, another rare, and you got a wild card. A red uncommon wild card. Deal 3 damage to minion opposite lane. I think I've got this before in the early part of the video. Oh, come on. Oh, this one. Yep, got this before in the early part of the video as well. Here we go. Any more miss? Another glamour card. Nice. It's always nice to get those cards. We also got this before in the earlier. The reason why is because you can actually trade it for more essence than the normal card. So this is the last pack. Here we go. Oh, it's a rare. Here there. Oh, nice. Okay, so we got this before as well. Okay, so that is, if I'm not mistaken, I think 70 card packs. And now I'm going to show you guys a trick to look for the new cards, because a lot of time when you're playing and you get cards, but then you don't know what other cards that you get, or you couldn't remember the total cards that you get. So what you do is you go to collection, or maybe even the part where you try to craft a deck. You'll realize that those new cards has this blue outline. Do you see some of the cards have this like blue outline? I didn't want to touch it because once you touch it, the blue outline will go away. It's as if like, oh, you saw the card, so it's fine to remove it. So yeah, so these blue outlines are the new cards. Now, if you don't want to scroll down and look for the blue outlines, you can actually come to search and type in new, and it'll come out all those that that you just gotten and you haven't clicked on it, you haven't seen it. And this is one thing that I really like about this card game. I don't remember Hearthstone having this ability to do it. I could be wrong, because maybe it didn't, but maybe now it does, because I stopped Hearthstone for quite a long time now. For that, I'll see you guys in the next video tomorrow, where we will hopefully be playing with some of the cards. Actually, you know what? I think I'm gonna start playing with feature cards until I can decide on a proper deck that I want to show off. The reason why is because I've been trying all kinds of stuff. I feel like one of the easy way to get to know the decks is to start off with pure, like they call it mono, so like mono blue, mono red, mono green. Play them a few times and get kind of understand what are the differences, and then you start going for the duels, and then you start coming with different ideas for different type of builds. Like I have one canine, I have a boneyard beast, which is the one that I talked about. So until I get something that I'm really proud of, I think I'm gonna play the featured decks and show you guys how you can do well in certain feature decks. So probably if you play this game, at some point you're gonna come across these feature decks, because they're from what I heard, there's a list of feature decks that are in circulation. So it's possible that you have the same feature decks. Even if you don't have it, it rotates every Monday and Friday. So if you don't have it now, maybe the next coming Monday or next coming Friday, you might have that feature deck and you can play it and start owning other people. Okay, I really should end this video right now. So thank you so much for watching. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye bye.